Welcome and welcome back to my channel, Rose Serpent Oracle. My name is Nela Maat. What's going on, beautiful souls? Today we're going to be channeling general messages. This is going to be for the collective. And so I would like to mention that as I am recording, we are still experiencing the energy of the full moon in the sign of Gemini. That was yesterday, December 15th, today the 16th. And so I'm just making you aware of what's going on with the dates and the energy. But in truth, doesn't matter when you come across this message. What matters is you're here. All right. And so having an open mind and an open heart is very important. Let's not just be attached to timing, right? When it comes to like the numbers, the months, oh my God, this is the week. But this is more about, hey, I'm open and receptive. And whenever I need to listen to a message, I know it's going to show up because that's how it works, okay? Remember, we all navigate these energies very differently. And so maybe you needed it, you're going to need to hear this in 1 week, one more week. You know what I mean? Maybe in the first week of January. That's okay. Anyways, moving forward, let me just have some coffee. All right, beautiful. So, okay, coffee cup. We are going to, I'm going to show you the plate. All right, that was a drop right there, just a tiny one. um I thought it was more dry. It was funny. It got me into the illusion. Then this is the cup. The cup is pretty dry. So where do we start? We're gonna start with the sauce, the plate. I feel like that's where we need to go. What do I see? What do I feel? I feel volcanic energy. I feel Mars energy. Okay. I feel masculine energy, first of all. So Mars, Aries, I'm going to say fire, Sagittarius, Leo energy present. I see the number 3. Okay. Number 3 is very important. Number 13. Closing cycles, ending situations. Some people, I'm hearing close connections. Some of you are finding now that you might still have to work through some emotions, okay, related to relationships. For some of you, there's some masculine grief purging that needs to be done. And I just saw a peacock. So this is about holding on to past pain within the throat and the sacral that is not allowing us to truly show up with freedom, with openness. You know what I mean? I see the young, so feminine energy, and like I said, number 333. And also above the volcano, there is a number 8. And I'm also seeing a union within two people, and the number 8. Some of you, I feel like some of you are going to be partnering. This can be related to a job, to collaborations, to projects. Okay, and these collaborations, these faded connections, are going to be very prosperous for everyone involved. They're going to bring a lot of abundance and prosperity, and it's like you're going to activate each other. Okay. Mm. I'm hearing fast changes, and I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race. Okay. All right, cool. We're going here now. Once again, the number 3, number 3, number 3. Super important. Mind, spirit, and body. Okay. Let's see where we're going in. And so there is lots of bees. So hard work, group thing, coming together, collaborations, reunions, but there is something about teamwork, collaborating. I still hear the message of openness and receptivity is super important. I see letter Z, letter M, letter S, letter A, letter Y, letter J. There's a spider. And okay, so there's a spider and there's a spirit guy here. Spirit of nature is a primordial spirit, and this spirit and the spider are helping you understand more of what you came here to do. And so I feel like some of you are seeking for clarity about how to move forward, what to do next. I'm hearing allow the process, trust the process. There's a lot of five, so change is necessary. Maybe we have to change the way we are perceiving things. Maybe we need to change the way we are, or how attached are we to particular outcomes, ways of doing things, things we want, things we desire. Some of you are being called to tap into arts and crafts, working with the hands, making jewelry, um, designing things, writing, drawing, sacred geometry, playing music instruments. Okay, healing frequencies. I'm hearing. Maybe some of you are interested in creating healing frequencies. We have the number 2 here once again. So there's a giraffe and there's a child, and like the child is like, it's like asking the earth, it's like the child that have so many whys, and it's like, but why this, but why that, but I don't get it, but I don't understand it, I just don't know. So there's this energy of a child, a person, who's very introspective, and just, and there's like dogs around and cats and animals, right? It's like this person is very connected to animals, very connected to nature, but there is like two aspects of this inner child having a conversation with Mother Earth, with Gaia. Okay, and I feel like this person inner child is fragmented, and it just kind of struggle with understanding the bigger picture of why we're here, why do we experience pain, why do we experience challenges, right? So there's something about tapping into those two aspects of your inner child that are feeling conflicted, and they are keeping you too much in the mind. So instead of playing in creating and exploring the world with more curiosity and wonder, instead of being more childlike, more, there's something about the innocence, there's this energy of despair, there's this energy of, I just don't understand it, and because I don't understand it through my mind, doesn't make sense, the world doesn't make sense to me, then I feel disconnected from others and from the world. And so it's like kind of like, oh, maybe it's just very scary to me to go out there, to be out there, to just live life. And so in a way, it's kind of like I'm also feeling and hearing like this inner child goes into those deep thoughts in a kind of way to escape reality, to escape responsibilities, to escape the challenges. So it just goes into the mind, and it's like stuck in the past, the present, and the future. It's too much in the mind, trying to control everything, and it get lost in questions, because of course, I mean, if all you do is to filter everything through the mind, and the mind is clouded, and we still have fragmented aspects of our self, then it can get very trippy to be there. It can get very trippy. And so a different approach to this experiences needed, and where the person needs to, tap into the questioning. That's fair, right? The bigger picture, the giraffe. But there's a message about innocence and having to speak to go into also living life. And as you bring balance to the aspect of you that questions and, wants to understand, as you allow yourself to like take on responsibilities and living life, the more things, the more you're going to understand it. But it's not just understanding through the mind, but it's through experiences, you see. And so in a way, that's why this feels very trippy here, because it's like the inner child get lost in the questionings and the mind, and instead of going and experiencing and living to gain the experiences, it's like trying to figure it out before it happened, after it happened, and then it just goes back to the past. And so there's a lot of that happening. Whew, it feels exhausting. All right. Okay, so we had the letter, we don't have the number 37. We have the letter J. We have the letter P. With the letter, we have initials N and T. Okay, letter B as in boy. Number 13, the dead card. I'm hearing the dead card. Number 5, S, F. We have Pisces, we have Sagittarius, we have Aries, we have Aquarius, we have Gemini, Sun, Moon, Taurus, Virgo, and Virgo. This is all I got from here. We're now going to use some tarot, okay, to channel some messages here. So there's a need to tap into the innocence, to just go into the aspect of the inner child that approaches life with more wonder and curiosity. Instead of the adult, it's like the adult designed to protect the inner child so much that it's not allowing the child to experience. And so the child is always wondering. The child is always asking questions. It's that overprotective. Is the wounded feminine, and it's also the wounded masculine, right? So I have to save you from pain. I have to save you. It's just so. There's something about healing and reevaluating the understanding of what pain brings to our lives, because it's not all dark and negative, right? 1322, as I said, that it is beyond. It is something about making peace and trusting through our innocence, that we come here for a higher learning, for that there's a bigger picture to why we come here and why life is how it is and why we go through the things we go through. So there's a lot of the mind trying to control everything, being very, we have the Emperor reverse, the masculine reverse, right? The masculine, too much in rigid thinking, or too much in the protective mode, warrior thinking. I had to fight, I had to defend, I had to force things, overprotective, overly, and is wounded too. So there's something about the masculine, and like all that, it's just a lot in the mind. It's like, you cannot just live life through your mind. Okay, yes, the King of Cups reverse. So there's a need for for heart and mind coherence. There's a need to tap into that inner child and tell him, well, I know that you're trying to figure everything out, but we come here to experience. It is only through experience that we can gain the wisdom. And so it's also about acknowledging the lessons within the lessons within the experiences. So there's a lot of fire element. There's a lot of masculine energy here with the eight of wands. It's like I'm trying to go build somewhere. I want to build something. I want to create something. The divine is sending energy to me. But it is, speak to me about the mind. What's going on here? So we have the fire, we have the material world, but what about the cups? And here we have, okay, the swords with the knight of cups. I mean, the knight of swords. It's like there is a desire to go and experience King of Pentacles. There's there's a lot of masculine energy here. It's like the masculine is wounded, and so the full reverse. There's a need to tap into that child and to change how you're seeing and perceiving the world, how your approach to things. There's a this connection with joy, wonder, and curiosity. And there is more of the adult trying to protect while the inner child wants to experience things, and the adult is saying no, because there's a lot of danger out there. No, because this is not right over there. No, because that's bad. And it's like the child is like, okay, I get it, but I have curiosity. It is. I don't. I get it mentally, intellectually, but there is a longing within my child to experience life. It's like, yeah, it's just, yeah, I'm not gonna repeat myself. So I'm gonna get oracle cards. Yeah. It's this not trusting that the child also have the capacity to overcome things emotionally too. It's part of it. So we have the sacral, we have alignment, endless opportunities, and the throat chakra. Express your truth, code of creation, and alignment. And there's the dolphins, the butterflies, lots of butterflies transforming. And this is how the child sees the world. That's the part of when we are innocent, when we carry innocence and we don't get lost in the bad and good, and when we're not just always preparing for the worst to happen. So when we are open and curiosity, right, we become more aligned, and it's through our sacral we start to create and call things in that opens doors for us to express more of who we are, and and allows the opportunity to transform and experience and transform our experiences with life, so that we don't have to find ourselves being our caretakers again. Oh, I just, it's like you grew up with an overprotective mom, and now you are like that with your kids. A radical expansion, you see. And it's like a lot of times we become the people we just don't want to, that we have a struggle with. We take a lot from them, and then here you are, keeping the chain. Break the change. That's what the song I'm hearing, Break the Change by Fleetwood Mac. Anyways, this is all I got for you guys. I love you. Please remember that any interaction with this channel will help me and it will help a lot of people a lot, a lot. And so I appreciate you. I promise you, I appreciate you. Thank you guys. Namaste and blessings. Peace, peace, peace.